Here we are, guys, in Fisch. The KRAKEN rod is one of the better rods in the game. Now, in order to maximize this rod's potential, you're going to want to enchant this thing. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the best enchants for this rod to make it as good as possible, guys, and play into its strengths and passives and stuff to make this an absolute beast of a rod. Let's go and get into it right now, guys. So what are going to be the best enchants for these rods? Well, I'm going to be telling you guys both normal and exalted relic enchants that you guys can place on this rod today. So make sure you do watch this video entirely, guys, so you get all the information that you might need, whether it's normal enchants that you guys might want to put on this rod or exalted ones. So pretty much, guys, what are the best enchants for this rod? Well, of course, the best enchant on this rod kind of depends on your goal here, guys. Now, there's ones that are going to be good for everyone, so I'm going to go through them first. So, unfortunately, guys, this rod isn't too high on the lure speed sort of things. As you can see, it's only really 60% lure speed, which isn't atrocious at all, but it's not really good either. So what can we go ahead and do to this rod to improve that, guys? Well, like most rods with bad lure speed, we're going to want to enchant this rod with hasty. That's going to give it an extra 55% lure speed, pretty much making it an instant catch rod, guys, which is definitely going to make this rod a lot better. And that's going to help its passive as well, guys, because of course every 50 catches you get like a random good fish from that rod, guys. So for that reason, I do recommend to go ahead and put hasty on it. That can be a really good one for the rod. Now, if you guys only have like one enchant relic and end up getting swift, don't worry, guys, it's kind of an alternative to hasty. It's not as good, but still pretty good, guys, for this rod. Now, another one as well, guys, is that this fish doesn't really have too much resilience. I'm looking here, guys, on the stats. It's got 15% resilience, which is kind of low. Now, in order to combat that, and in order to make this a bit easier when it comes to catching harder fish, you guys can indeed do things such as enchanting the rod with resilient, which is going to give you guys an extra 35% resilience. Or if you feel like you need a bit of extra help, you can also enchant it with mystical. That is an exalted relic enchant that will go ahead and give you an extra 45% resilience. Personally, guys, I'd probably just stick with resilient. I don't know if I'd use an exalted relic just to get mystical, guys, but if you end up getting mystical with an exalted relic, it isn't bad at all. What else, guys, can you go in and do to this rod? Well, let me quickly explain right now, guys. So some more enchants that are good for this. If you guys want to farm up money, if you guys do not have any exalted relics, then I recommend to go ahead and get this rod enchanted with abyssal. However, guys, if you do have exalted relics, I highly recommend to enchant it with subspace. Sorry, not subspace, quantum. That's because quantum gives you guys a 25% chance to have the subspace mutation applied to fish. That subspace mutation makes fish worth like 5 times more, I'm pretty sure. And already, guys, the rod's got kind of a passive that does give you a little bit of extra money making things, guys. For example, the tentacle mutation thing, so that's kind of cool. More things, guys, as well, that if you guys just want an all-rounder for this rod, you guys can enchant it with quality. That's going to increase both resilience and lure speed, which can definitely be increased. So it's kind of the best of both worlds, whilst also increasing luck. Now, unfortunately, guys, it won't increase the lure speed enough to make it an instant catch one, but it'll be good enough. So more things that you guys can go ahead and do here is to go ahead and enchant it maybe with wormhole, guys. If you want to maybe make this another beastry rod, you guys can also enchant this with steady or piercing in order to increase the progress speed when catching fish, guys, to make it a bit easier. Of course, piercing will go ahead and be an exalted relic enchant. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the best enchants for this rod. Personally, guys, I'll just enchant it with hasty. I think that's what I want to put on this rod, guys. Let me know what you're going to put on the rod. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video here. Like and subscribe for more.